there are 3 bandits or Redbrands that actually grab their swords that are from the basically lying on their bed, and they were basically talking with one another. And the one guy to the south, he was actually looks like he was looking in a crate at something. And as soon as you open up the door, they go, "Huh, what?" And then they notice that you're not Redbrands, and they attack. So let's go ahead and do initiative. Have to get my monster cheat sheet out.
Good old Crag, always bringing up the rear.
Yeah,
Never mind.
nope.
Thank you, Kiddojo.
Alright.
And Kiddojo in the rear so he can secure all the kills.
After everybody's already whittled
steal.
them down, right?
Yep, I mean steal them.
Alright. So we will go ahead and do this descending, and it looks like
we'll have to do this, and we'll have to restart our kill count, guys.
It's already has.
Well, if you guys remember what you had, just put it back on there.
I can't
No,
remember.
new dungeon. New dungeon, new kill count.
Ooh. Tim Dog 88 and Fallen
No,
Conflict.
we
Thank
keep,
you for the
we
follows,
keep going.
guys.
No, I think
First
he's
one
right.
to-
New
first one
dungeon,
to
new kill
10.
count.
I like that idea. You guys should start putting like money wagers and stuff on that as well. That'd be pretty cool. All right, so this is what you guys see.
I was gonna say, first one to 10 gets like a special item from the dungeon.
How the hell does that work? I'm the rogue. Rogues don't fight like that.
Like first pick out of the pool of items or something like that. That would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
All right, so you guys have these 3 Redbrands charging at you. So
For some
Jambin,
reason, I'm not in the turn order, Dave.
you're not.
Yeah, I was just about to say that Edward's not in the order.
What did you roll?
17.
Is everybody else in the order?
I am.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys, who wants to go first, Jambin or Edward? I'm not going to make you guys re-roll. Whoever wants to go first, just go ahead and go.
I'll go first since I actually rolled an 18.
Okay, 18. I'll change it to an 18 then.
No, I got a 17, but I rolled an 18. I have a -1 for my initiative bonus.
Nice. Oh, okay. Well, I'll change it back to 17 then.
Yeah, he can go first.
Okay. So
And
what do you
I'm
know?
standing in the door, so I think I will. Oh, what the heck! I'm going to step right to here, and it's. Well, no, I guess I'll have to step all the way in and attack this guy here that's on the bunk.
Okay. Go ahead and attack away with your weapon. Armor class is 14.
11 versus armor class.
He parries you with a short sword. He says, "Not here!" Jambin, you're up now.
Okay,
2 short sword attacks. 2 short sword attacks around.
I'm just
Wow.
going to move up here.
Nice. I like
Pulling
that.
my bow out, of course.
Mute
and
the
I'm
stream
going-
as well, please, sir.
Oh wow, I thought that I had that off.
I hear everything.
Okay, well, as I was trying to say, I'm going to aim my bow at that guy.
Okay, feel free to, as you move up, you pull your bow out, you shoot, and you hit. You land a bow right into his stomach as he stands up to attack Edward. Go ahead and roll damage. These guys have 16 hit points apiece. Max damage, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's definitely in a weakened state now, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the. We won't call them bloodied. We'll just call them weakened status. So, yeah, as soon as he stands up, you greet him with a hello and an arrow right to the gut.
And
You're
I'm like,
oof.
and I'm like, whoever was calling me a bad archer last time is. Well, you better take your words back.
He's dead.
Yeah, you guys killed him last game. All right,
Yeah,
Almond,
I
you're
know,
up now.
but I'm just.
Okay, so
Just
hearing the
reflecting back on
ruckus that just broke out in the next room over.
You definitely heard it. Yes, it did. It definitely did break out. You hear metal on metal, and you hear people
Okay,
groaning, and you hear bows being, arrows being noosed, released, all that stuff.
I'm gonna run and leap over those little boxes right there, behind those barrels, these two barrels here. How there's that empty spot in behind them. I'm gonna get back there and duck down behind the barrels and hide.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check for that.
Okay.
Damn it, Dirt!
Hey.
And the death of Eamon starts now.
Oh, okay. Got this.
I'm only looking for a DC 10, so for an acrobatics check, something pretty
Oh,
easy.
no.
So 1d10 plus Dex plus acrobatics if you have it.
1d20.
So,
right?
yep, that's it. You rolled as you're fixing to jump and do a tumbling, sort of like a tumbling roll over the barrel. You lose your footing and you slide on some dirt, hit a stone, and you fall face first into the barrels. So I'm going to give you a little bit of damage, bludgeon damage.
Oh my god. This is so great.
It would be like falling 10 feet. So you take 3 bludgeoning damage from the botched acrobatics attempt, and you are literally right here, and you are prone now as well.
Dave, I have to say, turn around and wonder what the hell was that noise behind me.
Yeah, you can turn around and you hear something sliding, and you turn around, and there you go. You see the rogue sprawled out on the ground. Looks like he's fixing to pick himself up. You're not too sure, but that's it for you there, Amonisis. Next up is a ruffian. So the Redbrand, they get 2 attacks around. They are using short swords, and I will attack Edward. Ooh. All right, first attack
You get
is
2
a
attacks
9.
around?
They get
Crazy.
They get multi-attack.
That's a miss.
First attack is a
I
miss.
want that.
And the second attack is a 22 versus AC, which is a hit.
That's a hit.
So you take you take 3 piercing damage, and that is from this ruffian here that attacks you, sort of like from your back flank, your unprotected flank. So you do get hit for 3 damage on 2 attacks, which is not too bad. Next up in the turn order is the ruffian that is fully engaged to you one-on-one, eye-to-eye, and he also attacks you twice. First attack is a
That's a hit.
23 versus armor class. And you take 7 more piercing damage. And the second attack is an 18 versus armor class.
That's a hit.
So you take 6 more damage. So that's a total of 13, 14, 15, 16 damage.
Wait, what type of weapon was that guy using?
They're all using short swords. So the short swords
And
are
I'm
doing piercing
definitely
damage.
bloodied.
Okay. Wait, since when did short swords do piercing damage?
Since 5th edition. It is in the basic rules.
Strange.
It actually tells you in the properties that it does piercing damage.
And I thought short swords did slashing damage.
Crag, you're up. You hear a couple heavy moans coming from the chamber to the west. And then you see of course you see the rogue just take a failed acrobatics check. Love it. Make sure you guys are.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna have to grab my
High bidder. Missive 950
shit, what's it called?
on a 4th edition Forgotten Realms book.
Totally blanked out. I have no idea what I'm talking about right now. I'm sorry.
So what are you doing? Are you moving in? Are you healing, or what are you doing?
Sorry, I grab my holy symbol and I start channeling divinity, and I'm gonna do that heal on
Okay, you're within
What's
30
his
feet.
face?
I believe it's 30 feet on Channel Divinity, so you're able to heal. You can do all
I
10.
can only
if
heal
you
him
want.
for 9 though, I think.
Yeah, you can only get. He can only go up to his halfway hit point status. You can't go above half. So,
So what's your total hit points right now?
My
Or
hit
maximum.
points are 5, and my maximum is
maximum.
21, so I can go
Oh,
up
well
to...
then I can heal you for 10.
you can give him 6 because that'll take him up
I
to
can,
half.
yeah, I can get 6.
And then you have an extra 4 hit points.
What?
Yeah, because you can only heal someone up to half their hit point value. So he's at his 22. You said your max hit point is.
21.
All right, so it would basically be we'll round up on that, so we'll say 11.
Okay, so that would be 6
So he's
hit
at
points.
6. You're at 6, right?
This feature can
I'm at
restore-
5.
It says this
You're at
feature
5,
can
okay.
restore a creature to no more than half of its hit point maximum.
And his hit point maximum is 11. Well, 21, but it's 11, his half.
Yeah, so why can't I heal him for 10?
Because I've got 5, you can only make me go up to 11. If you gave me 10, I would be 15, which would be 4 more than
That's
half.
You can't heal him over 11. He's at 5. He can take 6. He can take 6 hit points.
alright. I'll heal the other on Ammon then, I guess. I'm pretty sure it's not how it's supposed to work though.
All right, let's take a look at it. Here we are. Preserve life. As an action, you present your holy symbol, yada yada yada. This feature can restore a creature to no more than half of its hit point maximum. So, in fact, we can even just say that, seeing that it doesn't say the maximum of half, or we can just say that you can heal him for the full 10 and it'll take him above half, because it doesn't. I see where you're coming from, Robert, and it doesn't actually distinctively say you can heal him to half, you can't go over half, or you can just heal him for
Yeah,
10,
that's what
which
I was
is
thinking.
half,
But
so
it heals him for
yeah,
half.
we'll just maybe the player's handbook will go into a little
it's
bit
fine,
more of
it's
it.
Fine.
So we'll just say that you can do the whole 10 on that.
Sorry, I'm dragging it out for no reason.
No problem.
Should've-
You can give them the full
clarified this
10,
earlier.
so that'll take you above the hit point. I understand what you're trying to say now, so we'll make you unbloodied, and you can add the 10 hit points. So, but I see where you're coming at, because 10 basically would be the full amount that he could take anyway from you. So
That was a swift action, so I am also going to do a cantrip, Sacred Flame, on... Oh, never mind. I didn't move past Salmon, so I can't.
you can still move. You can move, do something, move again, as long as you get your entire movement in one round.
Oh, alright, I'll move to there, and I will attack the injured guy with my Sacred Flame.
Okay.
And it is Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. And what is your DC, your spell DC?
13, sorry.
Okay. And which one? The one straight ahead? This guy right
Yes.
here? Okay.
And if he fails, it's a 1d8.
All right. So I failed. So you are successful with a Sacred Flame. So you can go ahead and do 1d8 damage. He takes 4 damage. Very good.
That's radiant damage.
Okay. And he is still up. He does not go down.
Boo.
Alright, that's it for you. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright.
Sorry it took so long.
That's alright, you're fine. Kadojo, you're up.
Yeah.
You guys should already know what you're gonna do.
I usually do, but I've been thinking about it. Does burning hands catch other things on fire, like wooden box and barrels?
Of course it would. It is fire. And I believe the spell description actually says that it does burn other things around you as well.
Yeah, anything that you're not wearing or holding, it'll burn it.
Yeah, the fire ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Do it anyways. You know you want to.
Okay, screw it. I'll go ahead and cast Burning Hands. And since I have the special ability, I can cast protection spells over the 2 warriors in front of me.
Alright, so that is
It's a dex saving throw.
Alright, so that is a 15 feet cone. Let's see. Alright.
And I think it hits all 3, correct?
Yep, we're going to find out real quick. Just depends.
Just short.
You're not in the most ideal spot either, so you know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's basically 15 feet.
Ooh.
Actually, that's more than 15 feet.
Oh.
Not according to what it says. I'm just
That's
messing.
basically 5, 10, 15 feet. So, I mean, and plus you can spell sculpt as well. So, the flame is going to reach around the corner. So you're going to be able to hit the 2 targets in the cone, but the final one that's here will not be affected. So, I'm going to have to do a couple saving throws, I think. Okay. Dexterity saving throws. So let's do a dex saving throw. Alright, so the top one is a 20, so I make that.
Hit. Miss. Whatever.
Hit.
Hit, miss, whatever.
And while the second
I hit
saving
you
throw
anyway.
is successful as well. So
Take half damage.
so roll 3d6 fire damage, and I will take half of that damage for the failed save.
Just 3d6?
Max damage.
Just
go.
3d6.
Oh.
Alright, so I will take 5 damage per. Alright, and I'll put this to the GM layer in case I need it again. Your spell basically kind of weaves around both Kadojo, well not Kadojo, but Edward and the other fighter, and hits the other 2 for 5. And the bunk bed catches on fire, and a lot of the other crates are on fire now as well. And it's starting to smoke.
Quick, pull out, pull out.
Lock the door behind you. Kadojo, close the door, quick! Leave the warriors. More loot for us.
Nice. Alright. So it looks like we have another Redbrand that's going to attack. And that is the original one. I'm going to go ahead and move up 1 and attack Edwin with my 2 attacks. second attack. He's actually in pretty bad shape. He's
Nice.
in a weakened effect, so his attacks weren't that potent, and he basically swings wildly with his short sword. He jabs wildly at you and misses you twice. You're able to kind of parry him away with your two-handed weapon. So that's it for him. And now Edward, you are up now.
Well, I am going to weave my great axe in a very intricate manner, and then pivot and swing and attack this bloodied.
Oh, okay. The weakened target? Sure, go for it. Feel free to.
Kill Stealer.
21 versus armor class.
That's a smash, and you kill him. He only had 1 hit point left.
Oh, come on!
He
8
did.
slashing damage.
You did this on purpose.
I did not. So he is now dead. He falls down. He is incapacitated. You basically cleave off his arm. That when he thrusted forward, you basically took his arm off and you cut a huge gash into his chest, and he just and fell over dead.
Couldn't you have made him bleed out or something from the
All right.
damage?
Anything else from you? Jamden, you're up. Now.
If I was going to say, if I move,
You can move. You'll take 2. Well, yeah, you will.
2. Yeah.
Well, we don't have a distinctive rule on that yet. Maybe the player's I'm sure the player handbook will probably go a little bit more into detail about it, but technically you're not leaving the 5-foot square of the target. So I will say yes, you can go ahead and pivot around, but you can also, seeing that you haven't moved, you can disengage as well. You can disengage any 5 feet that you would like to disengage to, so you can do that.
Okay, yeah, I would like to do that. I will disengage to right here.
All right, so yeah, the way that it states, basically the way it states in the basic rules is, it's not like 4th edition if you move in any square. The way that I read it was, if you leave the 5-foot area, then you would take an attack of opportunity. So, but anyways, we didn't even have to worry about that because you disengaged, which is no big deal. You can do that anyway with your movement. So, all right, Amon, what are you doing?
You mean me, Jambin.
Yeah, Jambin. Sorry about that. In fact, I think.
So I'm going to move myself right in here and switch to my humongous sword. And swing it wildly, well, not wildly, but in a slash and arc at the guy in front of me.
Okay. I'm wondering if you can actually... 19 is a hit. I'm wondering if you can actually attack and disengage. I think you can just disengage and not attack. I think so. I think I might have been thinking of that wrong. No, doesn't say that, so...
A slice him for 8 slashing damage.
So your weapon does 2d6 plus 2?
Yep, 2d6
Okay.
plus 2.
That's for the two-hander as well, right?
Yep.
Alright. He takes 8 damage. He's still up, but he does appear to be really weakened. He's got several visual wounds that are gushing blood out, so he is in a weakened state as well. Alright, Jambin, anything else for you? I think that might be it, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Yeah, just to, I'm kind of glancing at the basic rules. It says you can make an opportunity attack when a hostile creature that you can see moves out of your reach. So, technically, yeah, you can move around because you weren't moving out of the reach of those targets, you know what I mean? Because the reach is the 5-foot area. So, alright. That's it for you. Eamon, you are up, sir.
Oh, okay. So as I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna.
1 second, Dirt. Are you going to do a free action there, Storm?
Yeah. Oh.
I call out to him and say, "What the hell are you doing back there?"
When he does that, I stand up and I dust myself off, and I say, "Well, that'll teach me to check my shoelaces before I heroically go charging into battle."
Okay, so how it works, it doesn't cost you a full movement action. Like in 4th edition Dirt that you're used to, it takes a full movement action to stand up. In 5th edition, it costs you half your movement. So say if your movement is 30 feet, then 15 of your movement is gobbled up. So you'll still be able to move 15 feet, which translate to 5 foot per square. So I'm not sure what your movement
Okay.
is. Is it 30?
My movement? Yeah. No, it's 25, Dave.
Okay, so basically you can still move like 2 squares. So you're stood up now. I'll take the prone symbol off you.
And I'm gonna go ahead and sneakfully go in behind these barrels and hide right there.
Oh, you mean you're not going to do another acrobatics check?
Yeah, I'm gonna sneakfully do it.
All right, I'll let you use the rest of your movement to do that. So you are now officially
And
behind the barrels.
And I'm ducking down so that they can't see me.
You're ducking down.
What are you doing, you coward?
All right, next up is this gentleman here, this ruffian here, real gentleman, attacking you. He's going to attack twice. He's going to jab at Jambin twice with his short swords. So his first attack is a 13 versus armor class. Is that a hit?
I parry that out of the way.
All right, and the
And
second
I parry
attack is
that one
even
as well.
worse. So he basically lunges at you a couple times, and you're able to basically just kind of sidestep it and parry. And
Parry
Nice try.
dodge.
I
parry,
grin at him,
dodge,
say,
thrust.
I grin at him, say, "What? Who taught you how to fight with those swords?"
He says, "So I will skin your hide, pitiful human." Even though he's a human as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, what's going on here? Shenanigans.
All right, so next up is this brigand up here, this bandit, this Redbrand ruffian, and he's actually going for Jambin as well, seeing that Jambin is kind of turned around and faced the other way. He's going to attack, take 2 of his attacks. Actually, he's going to attack the first one on Jambin and hit with a 20.
Yikes!
So you take a total of, is it +4 +2? Hold on one second. It's you take a total of 5 piercing damage, and his second attack, he's going to turn to Edward and attack him as well. And that's a 12 versus armor class on you, Edward.
And I parry it with my great axe.
All right, you push his attack away to the side. So you take 5 damage, 5 piercing damage, and that's it from this Redbrand up here. Crag, back up to you. All right, you move up 10 feet.
Can I throw a hand axe at one of the guys from here? Or am I out of line?
You can't to the guy on the north because of the corner, but here, oh sure, I'll let you. And he's gonna have a cover, so you're gonna have -2.
Okay.
So yeah, you can definitely do that. I believe half covers -2, 3/4 is -5, but he's only got half cover, so go ahead and -2 it. And make sure.
Okay.
Thank you for the follows, guys. Tushhog,
It would
thank
have
you
been
for
the
the
same
follow.
either way.
MSS Disciple, thank you very much for the follow. Gas Pipe Second, thank you for the follow. Emitter, thank you for the follow. A Crying Cicada, thank you for the follow. And
I think 20?
Offio86,
Yeah, 20,
thank
sorry.
you for the follows, guys. I truly appreciate it. 20 is definitely a hit. So you can go ahead and roll your damage. Your throwing damage. And you can add your strength modifier in there. Don't add proficiency, just strength. Strength mod. Welcome to the community, guys. Appreciate everyone following the channel.
Well,
Truly
then the last
appreciate
one
it.
would have been an 18, so whatever. It's just regular weapon damage, right?
Whatever it is. It'll say weapon damage, medium
5.
or large, or all right, 5 damage. All right. He's also in a
And
Legion's state now.
that's that.
Very nice job. Is your whittle